Hi Libra, this is the weekly tea in love and life for the week of April 24th. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, Mercury placement of Libra, or anywhere you feel like you have a significant placement of Libra in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind though, it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. This is just the energy I'm picking up for my collective today. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel dedicated just to Libra and Sagittarius. If you have those two placements somewhere, you came to the right place. Subscribe and hit the bell. I will read for you here like every 3 to 5 days for both signs. Link to my website for private readings and to check out Human Design is down in the description below this video. All right, let's begin. Well, you're going to need to use discernment this week, Libra, and you are going to need to be strong and dignified. I feel like this is a little bit more, this isn't just about this week. I feel like this is more about like where you are right now as a person. Out of my first oracle deck, I have surrender, change, and fear, and discernment's at the bottom of the deck, needing to figure out how to get to peace. Okay, you need to be discerning right now and make smart choices. There is a need to surrender to both fear and change. I feel like Spirit wants me to tell you, they see your guides and Spirit see you feeling fearful and afraid, but that's okay. You can be afraid and still move towards change. You may feel like there is a change that's coming, that you need to surrender to it, surrender to change despite fear, and be smart. I also think that someone around you might be afraid that you're changing and that they have to let you go to some degree. Also, what came out for astrology this week is the square, the semi-square, which is tension over the first house, your arrival into the self. Mars, which is about taking action, fighting for yourself, and being in motion. See how he's holding the sword? I know you love the sword, Libra, the sword of discernment. And the North Node, your future, dignified, is at the bottom of the deck. Neptune, you want to get in touch with your vision. You know what, Libra? These cards say to me right now is that you have to stand up for yourself and make your own choices. You will need to be very dignified. Strength only comes out when it's called for. That's like Leo energy. Compassion, dignity, grace, biting your tongue. I feel like this is kind of messed up, actually. It's like there's tension over who you are as a person and where you're going with your life. Some of you do need to look at yourself through a different lens. You do need to see yourself in a different way. You do need to tap into your Mars energy and stand up and fight for what you believe in. Mars is about our morality, what we're willing to fight for. It does influence our instinct to survive and stand up for ourselves, forward motion. There is a bit of anger and intensity sometimes with Mars. But it's like fighting for your own future. Why should there be tension over your first house, which is who you are as a person, the first impression you give, how you see yourself? Who's trying to tell you who to be and tell you where to go? I don't want to see tension for you with that. I want to see like the Juno birds of a feather, or like good people surrounding you that help you feel more in touch with the real you and don't stand in your way. Like you shouldn't have to fight to get to where you want to go or to express like who you want to be. It's going to take you strength to do that right now. I suspect that some of you have had people trying to tell you who to be and who you are, and even be manipulative towards you in the past to some degree. Your human design activation, I love this guy. I love the image. It's about the channel of transformation. And he's just climbing up that tree. He knows exactly where he's going. This represents a channel that connects our spleen and our root. The root center is where our adrenaline, our stress, even our depression and our anxiety, but mostly our drive comes from, that root chakra. And then the spleen chakra, the spleen center, it holds our fear and our memory and our instincts to survive. So when we connect a gate in the spleen center and to a gate in the root center, it creates this channel, and it's called the channel of transformation. And it is about drive and about continuity. I love what it says. It's about when one who pushes themselves and uses paced endurance to succeed in achieving recognition and self-worth. Ambition drives their ability to pick themselves up, continue moving up the ladder, and to transform as a person. While the description of this channel can make people think of a business person climbing a corporate ladder, this channel has more to do with first striving for personal growth and material security, then transforming in order to uplift others once they've established themselves. Those with this channel will first aspire for themselves, then help others up behind them. The union of strong endurance from the 32nd gate with a drive to work from the 54th gate is a powerful combination of forward movement. This can be found in any pursuit, from yoga to investment banking. God damn, that's powerful. I don't have this channel active in my body. I have one of the gates though. I have the gated drive, and it's always looking for its mate in the spleen center. I can tell you that much. So right now, I feel like moving further into Taurus season here, it's about putting yourself first, Libra, and it's about caring about other people, but needing to focus more on your personal growth and material security. You are kind of climbing a ladder. You do need to focus on self-worth. It is going to take ambition and endurance, okay, to move towards a transformation of some kind. Yeah, and you can't let anybody hold you back. I feel like this is all about forward motion, driven to get to a place in life where there is continuity and stability for you. But you can't do that unless you put yourself first. Yeah, wow. And it's driving you towards your North Node. And it is going to take a lot of Mars ambition right now. I know that there's fear here for you because there's a change involved with that, but you have to surrender to it. You know, no one's asking you not to be afraid. Be afraid and do it anyways, and use your discernment right now. Overall energy of the reading is the King of Swords. So that could be you, or you could be dealing with another Libra. There's a King of Swords. The way someone's feeling is the Five of Swords. You're being seen as the Knight of Wands. What you need to know or your advice is the Eight of Pentacles. And then the final outcome is the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands may be a person that can help you succeed, or you're becoming a Queen of Wands. Know your friends. There are people around you that want to help you, want to inspire you. You may see something somewhere, or talk to someone, or be shown something by this Queen of Wands person that makes you feel excited, makes you feel powerful, helps you pick a path. This person could be Sagittarius. They could be, because I have the Temperance here, Sag is the angel that walks among us. They deliver messages to us without even knowing it. I love that about them. Or you're being seen as a Queen of Wands. Okay. Well, with this King of Swords, we understand the King of Swords. That's one of our cards. Master of Strategy, defines universal truth, pushes down emotion, and represents authority and control. But clarifying, this is the Page of Pentacles, Justice, and the Three of Pentacles. Is this like the tax man, or a landlord, or a boss? Someone is trying to show you a contract. Someone does want you, I think, to take a look at it and sign it. Someone wants to be in charge of something in the 3D. Now, this could be you towards someone. Okay, it could be you towards someone. Take it as it resonates. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed. This happened when I did, this Five of Swords came out again. I did a daily download for you guys, and we had a Five of Swords here. So fives lately in my readings, like conflict, loss, and change. But change equals transformation and growth towards your North Node, towards those underdeveloped but important parts of yourself that will help you be more rounded. Apparently, you're going to have to fight for something. And some of you really need to stand up for yourself as the King of Swords. But I feel like this is someone trying to tell you what to do, because I think it's triggering you or making you mad, or someone's ticked off. Clarifying, this is the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles here with Justice. This might be about a contract, a lease, a relationship. Because the Magician is here with the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, someone may be making you some kind of an offer financially. They may be trying to control what you do with money, tell you what to do with your money, finances, and resources. This person does have it in them to be manipulative at times. Either that or when I get the Magician and the King of Swords, it's a person that's very convincing. We add the Five of Swords, that can be a person that's even a little pushy and angry. Worst case scenario, a bit of a bully too. You may have to negotiate with this person. You might not be sure what to do yet. They may be trying to get something out of you. You may be trying to get something more out of them. Practical decision needs to be made. And when justice comes out, we know what that means, Libra, living with the consequence of a choice and being honest. Yeah, whoever's not honest, they're going to get what they deserve, which is a consequence, not a punishment. But here's the thing. I think someone is ticked off at you because you're being seen as the Knight of Wands. So restless, rebellious. Knight of Wands has got somewhere to be and has got something to prove and will go against the grain. Very passionate energy right now and very restless. Clarifying this, though, is the Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Chariot. Is someone like blocking the driveway so you can't get out? I don't know if you can stop the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, dude. It's like there's this ability for someone, I think this is you, to move forward. And merrily so. The Chariot of Cancer is reminding you, you can overcome your obstacles and challenges, but you must be driven to succeed, and the GPS of your soul has to be turned on. You might also have to take a risk. I mean, when I put the Fool and the Knight of Wands together, others may perceive this as reckless. Even you could. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, you're just like really freaking excited about something. Someone's really excited about something. Someone wants to move forward here. But I don't think between you and this person or whomever, you're not seeing eye to eye. And someone might be blocking the other person. I feel like someone may be blocking you. Or you're like, get off my lawn, bitch. Get out of my driveway. I know where I'm going. You can call me a fool if you want. I'm off to slay my dragons. You're going to have to surrender. I'm breaking a glass ceiling with Mars energy and going towards my north node. I know who I am. Oh, and I'm not afraid of tension either. That's this channel activated in your body, Libra, the channel of transformation. And you're bringing a lot of passionate, powerful energy towards it. Here's what you need to know or your advice. The Eight of Pentacles. This may be about work. Clarifying this is the Eight of Cups, Temperance, and the Seven of Swords. The first message I'm hearing is for you. This is advice for you. Some of you are going to feel like you need to leave something behind, and you've put quite a bit of work into it. But you're being divinely guided. You're not interested in it anymore. You are going to have to act upon your own behalf. Someone else may be trying to shove something in your face and get you to do something or agree to something. You're going to have to tread lightly in this situation. I'm hearing it's not that you have to lie. It's that you don't have to answer to anyone else here. Because I have the Seven of Wands too, and the Seven of Swords again towards the Ace of Pentacles. Is this King of Swords with Justice like your boss? And you're like, fuck this. No. If this is about exiting some kind of a contract or a relationship that involves like work or career, I see you, if you're walking away, you are being divinely guided. Take a minute and determine the purpose of what you're doing before you do it. And you will have to act upon your own behalf. You may need to keep quite a bit to yourself. If it's advice about this person, they're going to ignore quite a bit about you, and they're going to act like they're not watching you and they don't give a shit. I promise you they are watching you. I think they're jealous and mad. 7 and 5 of Swords is where there's competitive energy, strategy. We're triggered. Someone cares way more about winning and their own agenda than they do about peace and continuity and getting along. It's not going to be that kind of week. I get the sense that someone is going to try to get another person to see it their way and do what they want them to do. But the other one is going to be like, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay. But then the final outcome, 2 cards came out, the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So for my feminines, I did hear the first message I heard very strongly, clarifying this is the Six of Wands, which is about really putting yourself out there, believing in yourself and victory. Queen of Wands and Six of Wands is a very inspiring person with a shit ton of confidence that knows their own self-worth. They inspire others, alpha, leader, getting into some kind of a role of leadership or confidence here, putting yourself out there to be seen, really going for it with the Knight of Swords. Lots of inspired, fast action towards a path that's right for you. This may be a person in your life that you might just come across them on the internet, or like a new boss or someone that sees potential or talent in you or that inspires you. It's like you're being sent a human being here on planet Earth that will help you find the right path. For some of you, this is you. Like, you are going to be recognized and rewarded for what you bring to the table, Libra. You're going to be seen as the Queen of Wands, which is really passionate and really fiery and very magnetic, very charming, very independent, very proud of themselves. Some of you really want to move towards independence and victory and like self-worth. Queen of Wands will put herself first. Remember what the channel of continuity is about. Like, you're driven to put yourself first. Not that you don't care about other people, but it's kind of like, it's not show friends, it's show business. And I kind of get the sense that someone doesn't really like what you're doing with the Seven of Wands here and the Seven of Swords. Some of you are going toward, wow, some of you are moving. You're going to move, you're going to take a new job. You're not going to tell nobody. And other people don't want you to go. I feel like other people, like this King of Swords might be like, hey, don't forget your obligations with me and you owe me this. And I said I was going to do this for you. Some of you have a person around you that loves to manipulate and control you. They don't want to see you as the Fool or the Knight of Wands. There's a season for everything. This has been painful. It has hurt. Page of Wands is looking for something new here. The Three of Swords and the King of Swords. Is this a husband, a boss, a mentor, or a family member that like really let you down? Maybe they're struggling with work right now. Maybe that's their pain. They're looking for something new, or you're looking for something new, but you're trying really hard to just be calm. Someone's being calm. You know your own self-worth. Just in the land in between here, and looking for abundance and maybe work and success. Oh my God. Okay. And a new partnership or an alliance. Okay. Wow. I just heard, in particular for my Libra masculines, what you're looking for is looking for you. You take that as it resonates. Any tension that you're feeling about who you are and what you're doing with your life and where the hell you're going, if other people are trying to tell you what to do, they're not the right people for you. And they're just those scenarios are pushing you to fight towards your North Node, which is what you're destined to be, where you're destined to go, what you're destined to have. You're going to be driven. It's like everything's happening to drive you. And it's like forcing you to change, even though you're afraid. Here's what's happening in the environment. The Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Devil, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. I'm right. I'm going to win. Is someone trying to like keep you stuck with money, or... I'm also hearing that you're irritated with someone. You really care about them, but they keep taking less. They have a survive mindset, not a thrive mindset. They just keep taking less. I'm also hearing that someone's trying to control you with money. Big time. And I wanted to know, and I think they want you to take their point, make and believe their truth. They want to define the truth. I'm not a fan of whoever the hell this King of Swords is. I don't think that's you. If it is, you and another person are not going to see eye to eye about where you're going or where they're going. But when I wanted to know a little bit more, like, what's the devil here? Poor Cap, their card's the devil. What's the devil? What's the restriction? What's the Satyrian restriction? The Two of Swords, death, and the Seven of Swords, needing to make a decision to let something go. Someone doesn't want to admit that someone does not want to admit that they've lost, or that they've lost the upper hand. They don't want to lose you. They don't want something to end. They have to work through this. Don't let this person project onto you because they're annoying you. It's like someone's trying to hold you back. Because your response to this is the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, 1, 2, 3 times. What do I say? What do I say about this? Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn, man. Like, I have the high ground here. Oh, and don't send your flying monkeys to tell me what they think either. That's being challenged by a lot of other people's ideas. And you're like, excuse me, what about my first house is at stake? My destiny and who I am and how I see myself are at stake. Don't you tell me about me. You're stressing me out. You're going to get messages. Things are moving quickly, and you're going to take a lot in right now as the High Priestess. Some of you may message a psychic, or people may be coming you for intuitive advice this week as well. But I just feel like it's all a little too much for you. The High Priestess is a little bit of a wallflower. And I wanted to know, I'm like, okay, well, I feel like Libra's just kind of dealing with someone or something for the next couple of days. What do they really want to do? Oh, and I think there's been pain, to get to this point. The Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Magician. You want to do something else. And furthermore, it's like, I hear you saying, I really just want to be left the hell alone so that I have the space and the freedom to sample a few things. The Page of Wands is not committing to nothing yet, right? He's like, the world is so big. I just want to check some stuff out. I want to figure out what direction is best for me. Two of Wands is my favorite tarot card. What are my personal goals? I don't have to rush. I just have to stand here and figure out what lights me up and has growth potential. It's exciting. And where I can manifest. The Magician is resourceful. The Magician will make it up as he goes along. He or she goes along. Gathers resources, makes a plan, just starts to go for it. And the Magician is about, I feel like you're looking for a path that will allow you to use a natural aptitude that you have, Libra, something that you're like a natural at already, but that you want to develop further. It's like you're looking for the space and the place and the path that will lead you to feeling like you're in control of your own life and your destiny. You also just want to be able to experiment a little bit. And I feel like someone else is like, no, there is no experimentation here. You're going to sign this contract. You're going to take what I give you. And you're going to give back to me in return. Don't make a deal with the devil, Libra. I don't care how smart he is. Yeah, and it's like, I feel like someone, maybe more than one person, is trying to tell you what to do or where to go. And a boss, someone may offer you something with the Six of Pentacles here twice, money, alimony, something, anything to keep you from going down this path because they don't like it. They're going to tell you that you're being reckless and immature and stupid for being the Knight of Wands and the Fool. Jesus Christ, this is a momentary action. We get to be the Fool and the Knight of Wands over and over and over and over and over again. Now, if you live this way, that might not be very accountable, but we do need these steps. We need the Fool and the Knight of Wands to get us in the chariot and get us going, right? This is legitimate. This is something that's a part of a journey. I think that it's a means to an end for you. And I feel like someone's afraid of maybe losing some kind of control over you. Or there's an anger about maybe the two of you are just seeing things from a very different point of view. They may have some Capricorn in their chart, and that makes them maybe your Jupiter placements are very different, or your Saturn placements are very different, where they see things through a more restrictive lens than you do, and you're not seeing eye to eye. So, but you need to put yourself first and then consider others second right now. And if people are stressing you out, tell them to back off because you're meant to be going forward and moving forward. Yeah. All right, Libra, that's your weekly tea on love and life. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. I'm going to put out a singles reading. I feel something coming out for the singles, so I will do that at some point, but that's the next couple of days. Link to the website's down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra Nation. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.